We come back.
Before we do that, I think Biocon's numbers came out. I think, the management is getting ready. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw. The numbers, well, of course, looked quite decent. The stock early in the morning, at least, was quite active and was doing quite well. Let's see if, it's given into that global selling pressure or selling pressure across the board that we have seen. So the stock is down a bit as we speak, and the management about to detail their numbers. As I said, the numbers in face of it look quite
so
good.
bad.
Revenues were 524 crores versus an estimate of 488 crores. Let's cut across to Kiran Mazumdar Shaw.
For me to share with you Biocon's financial for the first half of this fiscal. I will also be taking you through the second quarter of this fiscal. To begin with, we have delivered a good set of numbers. This first half of this fiscal, we have clocked a group revenue of 978 crores, which is a growth of 17% on a year-on-year basis. We have an EBITDA growth of 11% at 282 crores and a PAT of 156 crores. We must bear in mind that on a like-for-like basis, there has been an improvement in PAT numbers, given the fact that last year's numbers were including Axicop. And this year, of course, Axicop is excluded from our numbers. So given that, I think we have done extremely well. We were hoping to register slightly higher PAT numbers, expecting slightly greater licensing income. But licensing recognition is a matter of timing, because this is really directly linked to development and other aspects of our programs that we have partnered with Pfizer and Mylan. And nevertheless, I think we have registered licensing income of about 51 crores this half. And given the fact that some of the development costs were pretty high, the licensing income recognition at the PAT level is down at 11 crores, as opposed to last year's numbers, where we had actually been able to recognize at a PAT level a licensing income of 44 crores. So if you take all that in context, you can see that our core businesses have delivered extremely well, very, very robustly at that. And there are two particular mentions that I'd like to make here. One is our branded formulations business that we call the healthcare division. This has seen a growth of 37%, and we've also registered a very strong growth of 20% in our research services business, which is shown as 180 crores. So I think overall we are in the right direction, we are in the right growth trajectory. We are very confident that although the economic outlook globally is fairly uncertain, our business remains very, very strong. And we are very confident that we will continue to deliver a good set of numbers next half of the year as well. Just some other bits of information that I'd like to share. We have done extremely well in our insulins business all across, whether it is our own branded formulations, Insugen and Basilog business, whether it is our insulin business in other parts of the emerging world, or whether it is our development programs that we are doing with Pfizer. Pfizer, as many of you know, have launched their insulin products in the Indian market, Univia and Glarvia, very recently. But a big milestone for us is really the launch of our much-awaited device, pen device for insulin delivery, which we have registered as InsuPen. And what makes this a very unique offering is the fact that we are the first company to offer a common device for both Basilog and Insugen delivery. Given the fact that glargine and insulin are offered by different companies, the pens that most patients have to use are very different coming from the different companies. In our case,
all right, so that's Kiran Mazumdar Shaw detailing the numbers of Biocon, saying that they would have hoped for some better profit numbers. Meanwhile, primary